Good morning to all है सबैजनालाई good morning rising shining amazing good morning and मैले यो भिडियो किन बनाएको भन्दाखेरि I had to share with you a few experiences that have happened in the last 2 days. I know I don't know if you've seen the last video I did, which was a live. There I talked about restarting my coaching business and all the things that I went through and what had not allowed me to do that. So त्यो त्यो भिडियो बनाएको 24 hours भित्रमा there was after talking with a friend about what I do, just what I do, there was uh, there was someone who asked me what how much do you charge, and there was another person who wanted me to counsel a group of doctors. Okay, I know. So I'm saying this because that is the power of making a decision first. That's what it looks like from the outside. Like, okay, you make the decision, but the intensity of the decision is something that is so much more important. The intensity is our personal level of energy. How much aligned are we within ourselves? Yeah, I mean, every day we make a decision. No, we make a decision every day. Like, okay, let's go to work. Okay, I'm going to do what my boss said. Okay, I'm going to do what my parents say, and I'm going to do what my husband or my wife says. And those are decisions we make. But how are we feeling within ourselves? Is every fiber of our being a part of that decision? That's an important question. Is every part, every fiber of that being a part of that decision? And most of the times it's not. And yes, we have our mind, we have this brain to make all the rationalizations we need to tell ourselves that yes, this is the right one, it's completely fine. But deep down inside of ourselves, we know, because you already know we are not just mind beings, we are human beings. We have something more than the mind. This experience is more than just the mind, right? And it's quite relevant if you just give yourself some time and just close your eyes and you'll experience something more than just the mind. And it is here with us. So when that's there, you can never escape it. Yes, you can delay it. Yes, you can, postpone it. But until when? That's the big question. I ask myself that too. Until when? Right? And when you know, you know. When you know, you know. But it's not that easy to begin with this journey, right? It takes a lot of, well, the first thing, of course, it takes a lot of retrospection, it takes a lot of reflection, but it also takes a lot of trusting and trying out new things as well. It needs for us to really pay attention to things that we are like moth into the flames, like we just get pulled into fast. And for that reason, I have also created this workbook, like this free workbook that you can download. I can put download link in the post, right, in the caption. You can go ahead, download that, and you can actually just, because it's just questions, right? You can just go through the questions, and then you can answer. And when you answer, I would, of course, I would prefer it if you do something like this early, first thing in the morning, or after your meditation, or anything, or your exercise, something that you do in the something like morning ritual, whatever it is, and just go through the question and your answers, and see what insights you get, right? And when you do that, you can choose to uh, email it to me, reply it to me, just message me, right? And if you want, and when you want it, right? Because of course you want to share it with someone who can understand, who's gone through the same experience, then you can share it with me. We can have a beautiful session, right? And yeah, life's beautiful that way. I've woken up very early this morning, and I realized that what I want to create requires this. that's a big insight. Maybe you're not at your best shape. Maybe you're not at your best mental state. And maybe your life, the way you're living, does not require that. Have you ever thought about that? That was a big breakthrough for me. I was seeing like I didn't require a lot of meditation or anything like that because what I was doing it didn't require that. But now with this decision, it does because this is this is about understanding human life, and if I can understand myself, how can I help others, right? That's the funda. Just wanted to share this because, um, gosh, I hope my volume is coming nicely because I thought like bana over right in the morning, so I thought it's a distractions in this, so I did use the mic, but I will be, and I love to hear from you, your feedbacks. I thank you. Have a lovely day, and we're here. Yes, we're here, and yeah, this is a mission. The mission to change many more lives, many more lives, to see many more enthusiastic, passionate people doing work that they love. That's the shit. That's the real deal. That's what gets me going. That as soon as I hear that, I can wake up. I can wake up at 5 in the morning. I can do 5, 8, 10 hours of work because of that. That's the. It gives me the fuel. You know, it's like as soon as I hear that, there's no stopping me. And everybody has that. Everyone has that. It takes for us to stop. Takes for us to like, okay, wait, stop, because we get so task oriented. We are like, okay, execute. I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this. Execute task. And yeah, we get things done, but we forget about life. We forget about what. We forget about listening to life, and and when I say this, I remember Milarepa. And Milarepa was this great mystic who spent so many years of his life um, in meditation and in his tapas. But he had a very dark past where he used dark magic, black magic, to hurt his family, hurt some of his family members, his relatives, because you know, they uh, they betrayed him. And it's a beautiful story. I don't want to go into that. I really want to, but I don't want to because it's a long story. But the essence of what I wanted to say was he had this sign. He always used to put his hands like this, and he used to have his ears up, and that is a symbol of listening. That's a symbol of deep listening, listening to ourselves, insights. Um, we have all experienced, especially when we wake up really early in the morning. Like, of course, there's the whole collective uh, consciousness of human beings. So most people are still asleep, and there are no active thoughts anyway. So you have your own thoughts, and it's easier to get them quieter. And when the mind is quieter, something happens. It really does. And it can actually transform your life. 1 second of that happening doesn't take a lot. 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 15, 20, 30 seconds of that happening. It's something more transformative than anything else I've ever experienced. No amount of training, psychological training, mind training can ever do that, because that's your spirit we're talking about here. That's your. I don't want to use that word. Also, it's an experience of life itself. Let's take it that way. It's an experience of life itself. I think I went a little too much on this, too much of a word, but you can of course you can feel my excitement, can't you? That's the beauty of it. And so everyone who's out there taking risks, doing what they love to do, starting their own shit, not knowing what's gonna happen, I salute you. I salute you, and I want to say thank you for your contribution, because you have no idea how deeply you are actually affecting the lives of yourself, of course, but also the people around you, because you share that energy. You share that energy, and and just just one person, a part of you, if they feel it, when they feel it, and they will, something will happen to them too. And again, it comes back to us being as one human being, you know, the same spirit, sharing the same spirit. The spirit, the team spirit, our spirit. And that's where all the energy is. It's infinite. And you take it. You take your energy, you take the energy from there. We have the habit of taking energy from things, from experiences, and I mean, yeah, it gives us excitement, but how? But you know, 2 hours, 3 hours, I don't know. But there's something that gives us infinite energy, keeps on supplying, just like a mother, love over time, divine mother, of course, or real mother, yeah. So that's all I had to share this morning, this beautiful, beautiful morning. I just hope my voice is not like down. I just hope that. Okay. Adios. I was not tired, by the way. Yeah, I got this in Bangkok. Ugh.